welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a sequin shaker tag process video. So here it is. This is what I'm going to be making. It's kind of stuck, but okay, so here's another one. You get the idea. Simple shaker, and let's get started. So what I used is these Ziploc bags from Daiso, and I like the material. They're a little bit thicker. All I did was I cut off the top Ziploc piece, and then I cut it in half right there, and then in half again to make 1/4. So this is what I'll be using to make the shaker, and you can see two sides are open right there. And I brought over my glass mat. I really love it. I have no idea where I got it. I've had it for such a long time and I forgot where I purchased it or where I just don't remember. So I'm using my fuse tool, and I have the Project Life by Becky Higgins one, and I did I fused one side, and I used the paper on the mat because I feel like it's really slidey on the glass, but yeah, so I used the paper, and then I'm going to cut a little tail on the bottom on the side that is not sewed yet, and there we go. Then I fused those sides as well. It took me a very long time to get used to this tool. People make it look so easy on YouTube, and especially Lily from Crafting with Lily. She makes beautiful shakers, but it took me a long time. It just took me a long time, but practice makes perfect. So there I'm cutting a little bit more off the excess off of the little pocket. And these are the images that I will be using. These are from Neat and Tangled. It's the little boy with a coffee cup, a giant coffee cup, and the little girl with a donut. These are two different stamp sets, but I know that the one that I have is it comes in one, and it comes with like extra little images. Excuse me, I think I'm getting a little sick. And here is my sequence mix that I made, and I added the colors teal, gold, black, white, what would match the colors. And then I added in just a couple of hearts that I got from Miss Erica, who is Scrap Diva 29. Sorry, I drew a blank for a second. Anyway, so I'm gonna fuse. I was going to fuse it, but then I noticed that it needs a little more sequins, so you can never have enough sequins. Then I had earlier drawn out some lines, which is like an inch apart, so that I can have not a straight edge, but I can also have some space at the top so that I can add the little paper top. There we go, all nice and fused together. And just grabbed a color paper that would go with my color scheme, fold it in half, and I'm going to use some scoring tape to put it all together. And I like this one because the first time I did, I hot glued it, and oh, that was so ridiculous. It melted the plastic. Why didn't I think of that? Trial and error. So yeah, and I cut it a little bit big, but as you can see in a little bit, I'll cut it down just with my scissors. Nothing, no measuring, just eyeballing it. I think I mentioned it before in another video. That's how I do majority of my crafting, is by eyeballing it. And then of course hot glue on plastic, that's what happens. Anyway, so I punched a hole at the top, and I'm going to use this little punch I bought it at Michael's, and I punched out a circle, and I'm going to do like a reinforcer. I know I could have bought the ones from Dollar Tree that are like sticker looking ones, but they're somewhere in my stash and I didn't really feel like going and looking for them. So pure laziness, and I just used whatever I had right there, piece of paper, and there you go, I can make my own. So I added to the front and the back of it, and then I'm going to add this little black and white strip of paper, and I made a little label, and I printed it out, and it says coffee and donuts. or donut. There you go. I should have added the S because I can never have just one donut. But yeah, so I'm adding this little black and white strip on the bottom, on the top, and then I'm gonna cut it off on the side. There we go. And then I'm using this baker's twine that I got from the Target dollar spot during Halloween time, and I'm really into black and white stripes. I mean, I like black and white, but black and white stripes right now are my thing. So I am almost done with it and I need to purchase another one. So just tying at the top. There we go. And we're pretty much done here. I didn't add anything else, and here's what it ended up being like. Super quick, super easy. And I have some pictures at the very end. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. I'm so excited I made 30 of these because I have a coffee and sweets meetup coming up, and these are one of the little goodies I'll be giving to the ladies. Thanks again, guys, for stopping by and for taking a stop at my channel. Talk to you guys later on our next video. Bye!